Let me ask you all a question. What the hell is Jacob Marcy? According to 305 Sports, babe, he is a freaking unicorn. A unicorn. I mean, holy shit, man. First off, let's talk about Jacob Marcy, how well he played. He played, oh my god, some awesome baseball. One of his best games ever. He has hit 2 home runs in this game. 2 home runs. He also had a single, which would, generate one of the runs. And he had a double that would generate a run. I mean, jeez. What the hell is Jacob Marcy? What the hell is he? All this to put laying a beat down on the Cleveland Guardians. They laid waste on it 13-4. And I gotta tell you, yesterday when I predicted we were gonna lose this game, boy, was I glad I was so wrong. I was so wrong about this game. And we have a chance to win the series tomorrow night. 13-4. This is the Marlins baseball we were hoping for. I mean, we got to start off, all right? So the first inning, X hits a home run to right. That's his second of the year, so that's awesome. Kyle Stowers worked a walk. Ramirez and Hicks were both out from the flyout and a strikeout. Otto Lopez hits a double to left, and Jacob Marcy hits a home run. I mean, he crushed it to right field. That is a 3-run home run to start the game for the Marlins. 4-0 to start the game. Bottom of the first, Quan hits a home run to right. It's a 368 feet home run, and it's just a very quick scoring. So it's 4-1 Miami. Cool. Top of the second, there was some chances with the Marlins, but there was a fielder's choice. There was a fielding error by Kefas, which would mean that X would be safe at third, but we didn't get anything out of this inning. Bottom of the second, the 1-2-3. Top of the third, there's a Marcy single. So he's 2 for 2 with this game. And he stole seconds, but nothing came out of this one. Bottom of the third, 1-2-3 inning. That sucked. Top of the fourth inning, there was only a Graham Poley single, which, how about Graham Poley? Graham Poley was really good in this game, too. We'll talk about that in a minute. Damar's pitching for Troy Johnson. I hope Johnson's okay. There will be a fielder's choice. And then the bottom of the fourth inning, what looked like a repeated offense by the Marlins, ends up, So, Sheeman hits struck out swinging. Ramirez grounded to second. So, quick two outs. Cool. Manzardo gets hit by a pitch. Kefas hits single, and he also stole second. This was a 9-pitch at-bat for Arias. And the result was bad. It was a bad result. It is a 3-run home run to tie the game at 4. 4 unanswered runs by the Cleveland Guardians from a tie for a 3-run home run. So I was looking at a same situation that we keep seeing against the Braves. Now the good news is that we would get some scoring, unlike some other chances. Top of the 5th inning, there was a Liam Hicks single, and then who do you think? Who do you think get the scoring? If you guess Jacob Marcy, you are correct. Marcy launches one to right field. Goodbye, baseball. 6-4 Miami. Jacob Marcy with his second home run of the night, and he's 3 for 3. I mean, what the hell is he? And I have an answer. He's a unicorn. A freaking unicorn. So that ends Allard's night. Hernandez struck out looking. Bottom of the 5th inning was a 1-2-3. Top of the 6th inning, this became a blowout inning. I will say there's a blowout inning. I don't know what else to put it. This inning was a getaway inning. So Myers struck out looking. That's bad. But the next batter is Graham Pauley. Graham Pauley also launches deep to right center. It's a 403 feet. He gets another one in, and he gets another home run for another one of his many days. Graham Pauley does it again, man. How about Graham Pauley? We keep talking. We could talk Jacob Marcy. Graham Pauley also was having a night. 3 for 3 at this point. At least I think. Xavier Edwards also triples to right. It was to get that triple in. And then Kyle Stowers, he's not dead, folks. He gets an RBI single. It's 8-4 Miami. Ramirez was hit by a pitch that looked like it hurt from the arm. And then there was a ground rule double from Liam Hicks to make it 9-4. Because Stowers was able to score there. Lopez struck out looking, and then Jacob Marcy does it again. Doubles to left to get 2 runs in. It's now 11-4 Marlins, which is, oh my goodness, awesome. We just keep scoring. And then Clayton McCullough has used in the bullpen that you don't normally use in the tight games. You normally use it in the blowouts. This is the decision that you have to make. You have to put Simpson in at this point, which is a good idea. He was able to get through this stress-free. Top of the 7th, more scoring. Graham Pauley worked a walk. Kyle Stowers doubled to left. And Arcus Ramirez was able to hit a single to center to make it 13-4. As Pauley and Stowers were able to score there. It's now 13-4 at this point. That will be your final score. Ramirez was able to go on a wild pitch. Liam Hicks worked a walk. And Lopez flied out to left. Fantastic, right? It is as good as we like it to be. There was a double play, which is awesome. And there was some great defensive plays. Like Eggs, for example, had to reach out for the baseball at the 7th inning, even though there should have been a double play by Lopez, but I digress. Graham Pauley, in the top of the 9th inning, was 4 for 4. I think that's his first career 4 for 4 night for Graham Pauley, so that's awesome. So Noah hits a single to right. This is a position player pitching, by the way. This is Hedges. And then 3 outs later, yeah. Tyler Zuber was able to get a 1-3 inning, and yeah, there you go. And unfortunately, I hate to say this, right, because I wanted this to happen so badly in the top of the 8th inning. Marcy was on cycle wash. He only needed a triple to get a cycle, and he could not get a triple. I don't think he would mind that because, man, what a night he had. Unicorn, man, unicorn. He's gonna get a triple at some point. He has to get a cycle. He's got to get a cycle because he can hit a triple. I think if he hits a triple first and then the home run, and then he can try to get 2 more hits with the double and the single, I think that would be awesome. I think a cycle will be coming eventually. He was 1 hit away from that cycle. He only needed a triple, and he didn't quite get that. That's unfortunate. What about Graham Pauley? Let me see real quick. Pauley singles in the 2nd inning. What happened in the 4th inning? He also singles. Pauley hits a home run. And okay, never mind. He was not in the cycle wash. But anyway, there's your recap here. Jacob Marcy, man, 17 hits for the Marlins, only 5 for the Guardians, and 1 error that happened in the 2nd inning. Yeah. All right. So tomorrow, we go for the series win. We gotta try to go for the series win. To get back on track, and then coming up against the Boston Red Sox team. So tomorrow's pitching matchup is Edward Cabrera versus Tanner Bivey, I think. This is going to be a little bit of a tougher match. I thought Gavin Williams was going to be a tough one, but then the bullpen did not do the part. And not Edward Cabrera, Yuri Perez got a win of this game. It was pretty cool. Now, hopefully, Edward Cabrera can keep his momentum going into this game. This will be a big series win if the Marlins can pull it off. Absolutely, and then that will help us get back on track to try to make it to the wild card. There is still hope for that to happen because while the Marlins are losing, the Mets were also losing. As of right now, the Mets are winning. Right now, the game started late, probably because of weather. Right, we did have some weather problems here in where I am. Weather problems kind of pushed things a little bit in the backdrop. So we're waiting on that result with the Mets and the Braves. At this time of recording, it is 6-5 Mets with runners at corners with the Atlanta Braves in the top of the fourth inning. So I am keeping an eye on that. Albies is on at bat while Garrett is pitching. As far as other results, we're looking at the Reds game, which the Reds did win. They won that game against the Phillies, which is wow, 8-0 against the Phillies. I'm also looking at the Giants. The Giants got slaughtered in that game, 11-1. So that benefits the Marlins right there. 11-1. The Giants got beat. The Cubs. Okay, we don't have to worry. We can't really worry about the Cubs. How about the Mets? Still 6-5 Mets. What about the Cardinals? The Cardinals have actually lost this game against the Rockies. That's a shocking loss. They actually lost 2 in a row. Wow. Okay. And one more. Diamondbacks. Okay, yeah. The Diamondbacks did not help us. They won against the Rangers, 6-4 against the Texas Rangers. All right, I think I've rambled on long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content because Miami TVG has your back. When it does, you'll be right there with the free entertainment you deserve. This is Miami TVG sign off, folks. Good night, everybody.